How to use the Irrigation Water Meter Calculator app. The University of Nebraska-Lincoln Extension offers an app that will help irrigators calculate the amount of water pumped by their irrigation pumping plant. The Water Meter Calculator app allows the user to store data such as field size in acres, flow meter units, and allocation and annual irrigation caps for each field. The user inputs the beginning and ending meter readings, and the app calculates the amount of water pumped for the field on a per-acre basis. The app keeps track of total water pumped for the irrigation season, the remaining allocation for future years, the annual cap remaining, as well as any annual cap penalties. This app costs $1.99 and is made available for both Apple and Android smartphones and tablets, and can be downloaded from your carrier's app store or by following these links for Apple and Android phones or tablets. This app calculates the number of inches of water applied by irrigation over a given time and can even apply it to your yearly and multi-year allocation caps. You begin with the app by setting up a field and then selecting the type of measurement unit used by your irrigation flow meter. Next, note the meter reading at the beginning of the time period. This is when you turn the irrigation motor on. Then, note it at the end, which is when the pivot has completed a full circle. Enter only the numbers visible on the totalizer. Be sure to round your numbers rather than using decimals. If your meter totalizer has rolled over, you may need to enter a 1 in front of the ending reading to make the calculations work. The app will calculate the amount of water applied to the given field over the given time period. First, when opening the Water Meter Calculator app, you will begin by adding your field information. Start with entering your field name. For our example, we will enter that as Field 1. Next, select your meter type. You are given 5 options for your meter type. For our example, we will be using acre inches by 0.01. Once that is selected, you will now enter your number of acres in this particular field. In our example, we will enter 130 acres. Below that, you will then enter your meter manufacturer and meter serial number. For our example, we will choose to leave those blank. At the bottom of the screen, you will see your next choice of whether your field has an allocation limit. If so, select yes. If not, select no. For our first example, we will select no and continue on to our meter readings page. First, enter the reading date. In our example, we will choose today as our date. Next, enter the beginning meter reading and ending meter reading. We will use 100 in the beginning of our example and 15,000 in the ending. Now select Next, See Calculations to view your meter calculation results. This page will show you acre inches pumped, inches per acre, and total inches pumped per acre in that year, which is, for us, 2014. Our results were 149 acre inches pumped, 1.1 inches per acre, and 1.1 total inches pumped per acre. Then you will see your summary. Once that is finished, your results will be saved and you can begin with a new calculation. Now we will go back through our example as if we had an allocation limit. You will go through the same process, entering your field name, meter type, numbers of acres, etc. But now at the bottom of your screen, you will select yes where it asks if the field has an allocation limit. Next, you will enter your allocation details. Here you will enter the number of years in allocation, the first year of allocation, and the total allocation in inches. For our example, we will enter our number in allocation as 5 years, the first year in allocation being in 2013, and our total allocation in inches as 45. Next, you will see at the bottom of the screen, it asks if the field has an annual cap. For our example, we will choose no, but this app does have the ability to keep track of an annual cap and any penalties for overpumping. Now, select Next to enter the meter readings. Once again, we will enter our reading date in as today, and our beginning meter reading as 100 and the ending as 15,000. Select See Calculations and your results appear. In the summary, you will be able to see your remaining allocation. Also on your summary page, you will see in the upper right-hand corner an envelope symbol. Clicking on that will allow you to email your results to yourself or whomever you would want to share them with. If you should happen to make a mistake on your pump reading, on the results page where the past readings are listed at the bottom, you can slide your finger to the left and delete the reading and add a new one. If an allocation or annual cap changes, you can either delete the field and start a new one, or choose to edit the field. This app's ease of use and ability to store data makes it a great tool to use to calculate and track the amount of water being pumped by an irrigation pumping plant. For more information about this app, contact Chuck Burr, Extension Educator at the West Central Research and Extension Center.